like a soldier in flight. We're all in step, we're feeling alright. Snap your fingers, tap your shoes, forget the world and shake those blues. Swinging with the moonlight, oh what a view. Under the stars we'll jitterbug through. Swinging with the moonlight till the morning's new. Oh, swing, swing, swing that moonlight groove. Blaring the drums keep time. This old dance floor feels just divine. Hearts beat faster when the horns align. Catch that rhythm, let it glide. The world can wait, we're here tonight. Swing with the moonlight, oh what a view. Under the stars we'll jitterbug through. Swing with the moonlight till the morning's new. Moonlight groove. You are there. Swinging with the moonlight. Oh, what a view. Under the stars we'll jitterbug through. Swinging the moonlight till the morning's new. Oh, swing, swing, swing that moonlight groove. Swinging the moonlight, oh what a view. Under the stars we'll jitterbug through. Swinging the moonlight till the morning's new. Oh, swing, swing, swing that moonlight groove.
And ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, cats and kittens, welcome back to the business side of the podcast. And thank you. I have to look over. Is my volume too loud, guys? Am I blowing anybody out? And Belle, go ahead and say something because we just set this up. I'm not sure if the audio is exactly right. So go ahead and say hi.
All right, so I do see Mel hanging out in chat, and I see TX Concepts hanging out. Hi, guys.
There we go. We got some folks here. The podcast is your home for rational business news and objectivity. Talking about what we like. Talking about what we like, where we see it going, and all that other silliness. I'm a little bit past all that. All right, it's you guys know the monologue. I don't really have to dig into it too much here, but I am seeing an awful lot of red bouncing on that meter over there. So if it sounds like I'm blowing you guys apart, please let me know. I could turn it down just a little bit. As long as Belle and our audio is just about the same, it's fine. We're on different kind of mics, but they're good quality Shure mics, and we're not really worried about the quality of the audio. But I'm concerned about the volume. So if it's off, please let me know. Look, man, we have to take a moment and raise your glass. Belle, you can raise your glass too. It's been one hell of a long, hard journey, but we are officially live on the Google Play Store. If you don't have it on your phone and you have an Android device of any kind, go to the Google Play Store, do a search, type in Sigea, that's Sigea, and you're going to see it right there. Please download it. Here's to a long journey that we actually got there with. So yay for us. And it's such a special night that we cracked out a brand new bottle of everybody's favorite, or at least my favorite, Iowa bourbon. That's it. That's all it says on there is Iowa bourbon. You got to love that, man. That's like a throwback to like the big ceramic jugs with like 3 X's on it. It's like, there's your booze. So we're kind of enjoying our night. It's been a long road, man. It has been one hell of a long road. A lot of starts, a lot of stops. We didn't know what we didn't know. We had to learn that painfully and financially, but we did it and we got through it. And the damn thing's up there. We're not expecting any kind of real pushback out from Apple. So we should be on the second they start the review. I'd expect 24 hours later we're live and well. We did talk about this because the fact that we're cross-platform and how difficult that is to actually make that work, meaning Android, iOS, and desktop all at the same time, how difficult a simultaneous launch is, and I knew we wouldn't be able to do it.
Well, to give our devs credit, they were setting it up so they would have to manually release it. Hit a button and manually release, and it all goes out at the same time. Google Play Store ninja that.
Google bricked it. They wanted to make sure that we knew that they were in charge for the very last time in our world, because the very second you start using our platform, Google can't see anything. Google can't see nothing. And we'll simulate it for you guys tonight. I'll do it again. Happy to do it live. We love to test in production, but and we are in fact in production right now. We are in production. So it's been a long journey for us, an awful long road to get here, but we are so excited about what we built, and particularly where we built it, and all the reasons and all that other good stuff. You guys, we spent a lot of time talking about this, going over and over it, but it's different now. For some reason, it feels different.
Well, and the reason I say they ninja'd it, we didn't get an email telling us we were live. We didn't get a pop-up notification. Aaron, Joshua, we're all watching the account where that should have happened, and we didn't get
it. Never got it. Apparently, we've been live since the 26th, and we didn't know it. So anybody else who might have saw it between then and now, and we do have some downloads on it, and we do have more users now than we did before. So apparently somebody out there found it. And we even got some reviews. Some people even left us app reviews. That's pretty cool. But yeah, I'm glad we didn't do a wipe, because we didn't know that we were in full paid production.
So we're getting feedback on our audio too. Brownsburg is saying I'm low volume and you are way louder than me, and I'm echoing a bit.
Well, you're probably because you're picking up on my mic.
Okay. Probably.
Not a problem. I will turn down my gain to about half, and I will increase your gain a little bit, Belle. So go ahead and try that now.
All right, guys, let us know how this is sounding.
There, I've reduced my volume. I'm still pegging the red over there. I can see it.
Still pegging the red.
You talk.
I'm definitely gonna. Okay. I mean, my volume looks normal on the meter. It's weird. Again, we're doing this in production, guys.
Yeah, sorry about that. It usually doesn't hit too bad, and I'm still hitting the red. There's no way. I don't know how much lower I can turn this volume. Does it sound like my volume is more moderate now? You guys got to let me know. Help me out here, because all I can do is look at those meters. But if I keep turning these things down, you're not going to hear me at all. So.
Well, it's kind of. It really is kind of odd.
Yeah. Hang on, let me walk out a cord. I don't think I need to. And I love doing this live, by the way. There's nothing like doing this in production.
Hey, you know what? Technical support is now our wheelhouse. Yeah. That's where we're at now.
Oh, wait a minute. I think I'm exceptionally compressed, and you are not. So let's try that. I don't think I can get this much lower. At least on the settings, and still keep this working. There, is that? I still see it railing. All right.
I do too.
We might have a problem here, and yeah, if Belle's a little bit echoey, it's because for some reason today this mic is exceptionally hot, and it's picking up everything. So I don't know.
And New Type is asking, is Bella's mic even on? Well, yeah, we have confirmed. These are basic. These are basic designs.
Yeah. All right, let me try this one.
And Braden, so GD Cheerios hit us with the $5 super chat saying congrats, guys.
Well, thank you very much. All right, I honestly don't see what's going on here, Belle, unless I'm plugged into the wrong device completely. Let's see. Hang on, I'll get it. I don't change anything out here, just so you know. You get what you get. Test. I want to make sure that I'm on the right setting. Sorry, guys. Test. 1 2 1 2. That seems correct now. All right.
That does seem correct now.
Now I gotta tweak it up because I'm on volume too low.
All right, so new type. Did you guys tweet you're live on the Play Store?
Nope.
No. We found this out about an hour after stream last night, and we've been kind of reeling from it ever since. It's like, holy crap.
You know, we had a, now I'm too low, right? I mean, I'm looking at my bounce right there. Now I'm like stupidly too low. In fact, I don't even think this mic is getting picked up at all. I'm pretty sure I'm talking into your mic, right?
Yeah, I don't know.
Jeez, back to it. Keep talking now. Keep them entertained. I'll fix it.
All right, but new type, no, we haven't posted an announcement, mostly because we had drafted an announcement for all the Play Stores, and yeah, have to rewrite that. And I've been juggling lawyers today, so
I will take care of it. I just haven't yet.
all right, Sigea fans, so that means y'all are live on Google Play. Wow, yeah. Again, they didn't send us a notification or anything. Aaron went in to go check on something last night and went, oh, and promptly sent us a message going, guys, we're live.
Yeah. All right, hang on. Test 1 2 1 2. There. Do we got it now? Is that okay? It seems like I'm getting a normal amount of bounce right now. I don't know what the hell happened.
And new type was chiming in a minute ago saying, yeah, Scott's mic sounds like it's turned off, which hopefully that's fixed now.
This should be better. Sorry. Technical difficulties. You know, usually it's a one-man show out here in the studio, so I don't have to horse around with the audio too much. But yeah, that didn't work out this time. Sorry. Bell came over. We had to cheer. Hey, you know what? It's our pinnacle? Almost. We're 66.6% of the way fully live on this whole thing. So
and new type says much better.
Thank you. Yeah, it's you know, it's a little surreal. It really is the fact that we're actually picking up users right now, and without us actually getting out there hustling. I mean, it's unusual. You know, every other time up here, everything has been, we have to fight, we have to claw, we have to do everything to pick up any single user. Social media is a bad place for it because nobody trusts anybody out here. So social media is a really, really bad place to try to pick up users. That's why, our plan, what we're going to do is going to work just fine. Me and Bell are heading south, and Mel and Jason are heading north. And we're going to shake hands. I mean, that's the only way to do this. You cannot sell privacy over the phone. You cannot sell it via email. You cannot sell it on social media. You have got to sell it face to face with one hell of a nice referral system. Because we want advocates out here for us. And grassroots, man. That's the only way we're really going to get any kind of decent penetration. So we'll know for a fact. We got a board of directors meeting tomorrow. We owe them operational and financial update. That's nature of being a C Corp. So we, and we'll know more tomorrow. So I don't have, I'm concerned, but I'm not overly concerned. All right. You don't pull everything at the 11th hour. All right. Especially when you're up and you're online and you're functional, and we are pushing data, and we are pushing it very, very fast. Because in this case, right now, what we're doing, because we're still testing a Kave. So we're still testing the Kave net. And my God, that thing is robust. I don't know how else to say it. I mean, I think that's a good safe word. You know, they designed that thing for AI, LLM, big data models. You know what we're talking about there. These things that can go up into the petabytes. So the tunnel is very, very open over there, meaning that it's incredibly easy to get data up and down. And so we're still kind of testing that. We're still kind of testing that out with some of our alt stuff. And man, it's flying. The data is just absolutely flying up and down over there. Belle's been in contact with them, as a matter of fact. She's actually, they reached out to her. That's an unusual thing because nobody ever reaches out to us. So it was, took us by surprise just to say a little bit. It took us by surprise.
I mean, you put up the post yesterday and they responded, and DMs started, and they went very well.
Well, I mean, I mentioned a lot of things. I mentioned a lot of different projects that I find interesting. I tag a lot of projects that I find interesting, and we never get responses. It's like crypto is just simply dead. Everybody's just waiting to walk away. Now, we said years ago, I said what I believe is the proper use of blockchain technology is DePIN. I'm well on record saying that 5 years ago. I said DePIN is the way out of this. DePIN is the future. Decentralized physical infrastructure, because it doesn't exist to sell tokens. It exists to handle data. And like it or not, this is the modern world that we live in, and everything is data. So you bet I see a huge market for it. I see a monstrous market. Now, I don't think anybody's really caught up with us, Sigea Cloud Labs, as far as applications of it. It's one thing to have DePIN, and we do have plenty of DePIN, but you got to have people utilizing the DePIN. That's the problem. And the fact that they all built up in crypto, and you guys know what we did with the crypto world out here. We just blew it the hell apart, all about trading bad tokens for worse tokens and building an entire model and infrastructure set up around everybody trading bad tokens for worse tokens, and tried to say that that's the alpha and the omega and the point of crypto, and it isn't. Blockchain is the purpose of it. The immutable ledger, verifiable, all that other good stuff that somebody like Sigea Cloud Labs can utilize to the fullest. Now, again, look, man, we had some false starts, but our false starts didn't cost anybody anything. We didn't bury a token to build, and now we're dead broke at the 11th hour, and now there's nothing we can do with it but shut down. We didn't have that problem. We didn't have that scenario because our mistakes only cost us money. I know it's a weird thought, but that's why we did what we did. Now, what's going to be, what's the board going to say tomorrow? I don't know, but we're going to find out tomorrow. But, at least we can bring them a fully functioning, working public product now. It's all different. If you have an Android and you haven't tried it yet, please go to the Play Store, hit the hourglass, type in Sigea, and you're going to see our app up there.
Yeah, Sigea storage narrows it down even more. And actually, we've got a couple of questions. So, new type, it's the Sigea storage app, right? Can Belle show on her phone? Well, I do have an iPhone, so that might make a little bit of a difference.
Oh, wait, I got an Android right here.
Yeah,
I can do that for you, man. Hang on. Why, new type? Because I know you're an Android guy, yeah? I'm pretty sure new type is an Android guy. I don't recall exactly, dude. We don't know each other that well. All right, there's my Android. There's the Google Play Store. I'm sure you guys can see that. And I'm going to hit search, and I'm going to type in Sigea and hit search. And you're going to see it right there at the very top of the list, Sigea Storage. See it right there? And if you hit that button, then it's going to say install. So it's just like that. So it has nothing to do with us. It's our app, but distribution is completely disconnected from us. It'll slide onto any phone or any Android device. And we've had good results with most of them. Not all of them. There are a lot of different Androids. So we're trying to make ourselves as downward as compatible as we can. But like an Android 1, I don't think it'll work on it. I don't know. I haven't tried it. I have an S25. I've had no issues. So my phone is about 3 years old. I've had no issues.
And from a troubleshooting perspective, if you guys on Android are seeing issues, definitely let Aaron and Joshua know what device model you're working with, because we're trying to narrow that down too.
Yeah, and we're leaving them on this. This is the base functionality, and making it try to work on as many devices as we can kind of moment that we're in right now. And we're probably going to be sitting here for about, a week to 10 days. And then we're going into features. So we said we're not going to get caught in feature creep, and we didn't. But now that we're live, now we have to start preparing updates. Now, our roadmap, Sigea Cloud Labs roadmap, is a long roadmap. There are a lot of different apps, and we'll discuss a couple of them tonight. But Yeah, right now we have to take all the feature creep that we didn't want to get caught into, and now we're going to put in all those features. There's so much stuff that we can do with this, and quality of life stuff. Want to make it easier. First thing right on the top of my list is auto syncing. I want it to auto sync with your. I want to make sure that it can auto sync with your photo albums. So those of you who don't want to worry about it, don't want to have to go and upload, don't want to have to pay, I took a picture, now I want to get up to Sigea. We want to make sure that you have the option that it'll just go. So we can do that. Another one is I want to replace the camera icon on the phones. And we can do that now with 26.1, which is the last Apple update, that we could actually take the built-in Sigea camera icon, replace the camera icon on there, and then anytime you hit that, the data is going straight up to Sigea, and it'll never touch your phone. That's both audio and both photos and videos. It'll never touch your phone. It'll never go to your phone storage. It'll go as soon as you click it, take your picture, smile, say cheese. It's going straight up to Sigea. And, that keeps it masked because it'll never touch your phone memory. Therefore, Apple can't see it, and Android can't see it, or Google can't see it. Nobody can see it. I mean, it's a privacy app. But we want to make it a privacy app that is also very, very user-friendly, as much as we can do. So those two kind of things are way up there on the top of the features that we have to pack in there. And I'm sure we have some more. But you know what? It's, what we're talking about tonight. So if you can think of something you would like Sigea storage to do, put it in chat. I mean, we got devs watching. Me and Bell are going to sit here and decide yes or no. But if there's something you want to see it do, let us know. Bell.
All right, RTO. I just subscribed to the Sanctuary plan. Storage showed up after 1 minute, but still shows basic plan. Congrats on launching. So the amount of storage that he's got is showing up correctly, but the plan name didn't change from basic to Sanctuary.
Yeah, we're a little buggy on that. It's a few different ways. The storage remaining bar and all that is not exactly tuned in perfectly. I've been running tests on this forever and ever, and right now it says that my storage capacity is 380% of my available plan. So I've been testing it personally. It's a UI bug. We'll get it fixed. It's on the list. Joshua's got a hold of that. He's going to fix it. There's some other things that are taking higher priority than that right now. But I assure you that we are going to get fixed. If you signed up for 20 gigs or 50 gigs, I assure you, you have 20 gigs or 50 gigs. Just ignore the status bar for now. We'll get it fixed. That's what updates are for.
Now, the one thing I am happy to hear is that the amount of storage that he purchased is showing up correctly. It's just the name of the plan isn't changing for him.
Okay.
That I'm cool with.
And those are all in the same little module. All right, we'll get it fixed. We just haven't. We missed it. All right, it's a very, very complex backend. And you know what? That's kind of the funny thing. If you're not at least a little bit embarrassed about your release, you released way too late.
We knew this wasn't going to be perfect.
I knew it wasn't going to be perfect.
We knew this wasn't going to be perfect, but we had to get, we launched it as soon as we could with base functionality, with the things that our one and only investor is specifically looking for, and that he would absolutely hammer us about.
Yes, so that got priority because no Buck Rogers. And I'm sure anybody who's ever been in business that maybe had to do a little bit of VC hunting understands that you got to give. You got to give a little if you really want to get a hold of this. So we had to give a little. But, again, couldn't be more proud. Couldn't be more proud. You know what? Here, we'll do a demo. Anybody Sigea Cloud user out there right now, please, in your chat, type in your Sigea Cloud ID. You're more than welcome to change it afterwards if you don't want other people to have your Sigea Cloud ID. But if you don't mind, let's have some fun. Put it into the chat. Just give me your Sigea Cloud user ID. I'm going to send you something and prove once again that the internet is not written in ink. Not in our world. In our world, you own what's yours. So that's I'd love to show that off.
All right, so Crypto Sailor, blockchains are not for direct to consumer. It's a platform for builders. This last cycle was just a debacle. Sigea is the right way.
Who put that one up?
Crypto Sailor.
Yeah, and he's dead right. It was degeneracy at its most degenerate. That's all it was. That's what the whole last little bit of cycle was. And there is no alt cycle. I hope by now people have at least woken up to that a little bit and realize that all the Ren you're holding, or all of your or all of your Juno, or anything. I hope you realize that ain't coming back, man. Right? I sure hope you do. But the people who are actually going to start building applications onto utilizing blockchain technology, these are going to be your Amazons, man. These are going to be your Microsofts. These are going to be your Googles. That's what you're going to see out of here, because what they're doing and what we're doing is disruptive enough that you could literally force existing or legacy businesses to change what they're doing just to be able to keep up with you. Now, they have brand recognition. They have all the money in the world, and yeah. But when something is coming out that is truly disruptive, that does buck the status quo, that stuff gets noticed. And when it gets noticed, competition ensues. And if nothing else, I would love that. I would love that. I truly believe that if we get enough users, we get to a high enough valuation, we're pushing data, actually moving numbers on blockchains and stuff like that, I think we'll get knocked off. I think somebody will look out there, see that, oh my God, this can be profitable. We need to knock it off, or we need to compete, or we need to do something. Now, I'm a big fan of that. Competition is great for innovation, and innovation is great for the consumer. So I would love to see something like that. But
I'm of the opinion that, okay, if they want to try and knock us off,
yeah, enjoy your ride.
May the odds be ever in your favor, because we're closed source for one.
Yeah.
There's more than one reason we are not open source and are never going to be. We put the time, we put the effort, we put the money into figuring out how to do this. We're not going to give it away for free,
no.
Nor should we.
But we will be showing you the path to becoming relevant, and the way to do it in this day and age when you're talking about something that's, let's be honest, is basically a Dropbox clone. It's just a better Dropbox. And the way forward. We're going to be on the road. Bell and I are going to be on the road months and months and months at a time. We're going to be setting up the booth. We're going to be talking to people, shaking hands. We're not selling anything. Our product is absolutely free unless you want more of it. And, the first taste is free. Isn't that it? The first hit is free. Hey, come here, buddy. Hey, have you ever had an energy drink?
That's what our 2 gigs is for.
Yeah, that's what the 2 gigs is for. Yeah, the first hit is free, but you got to give a little if you want to come back for larger hits. So I think we're going to pick up an awful lot of users at these shows, and that is our plan. We're going to pick up a lot of users very, very simply. Scan the QR code. There it is. Like it. Show you how to use it. Go knock yourself out. Go with God. Own what's yours, and cheers. And we're on to the next person. But we're going to pick up a lot of users from that. I know we will. We've already spent time on these things. Even when we were hand distributing an APK, and which is so sketchy, but we were still doing that and pushing up to 400 and 500 users, doing that by hand. So now that it's automated on the store and all that stuff, we're expecting a much easier path. But we're going to be live streaming from the events too. We're not going to forget you guys. We're not going to forget the family. You're going to see us in the booth talking to people, doing all that other stuff, and we're literally going to show you how we do, what we do, and why we do it. I think it'll be interesting. And if we are successful, we've literally given anybody who might want to come behind us the roadmap to success. This is the way that we did it. It's clear that it works in this day and age, and maybe it'll work for you too. I think the best thing for blockchain period would be a lot more of us. A lot more simple Web 2 applications that are built better, faster, safer, cheaper than their, what is a Web 2.5 applications as opposed to Web 2 applications utilizing blockchain technology. I think it's good for the world. I think it's just good for the world, and anything like that is good for all of us. If I could get that, I would be using those apps. If they were available, I'd damn sure be using them. But right now they're not. So if they're not, maybe that's our cue, Bell, that we simply got to build them. I don't know. We got a lot on our roadmap, man. This is going to be this one's going to be a bear.
Focus on the roadmap. We've got quite a bit coming. It's a long one.
We'll get to it. Go ahead, Bell.
New type. how do you guys both feel? Does it feel real seeing y'all's app on the App Store?
Nope.
What emotions are y'all having?
No, it's surreal. That's I'll just kind of leave it there. Dude, you guys have been following us for a long time. You've seen our ups, you've seen our downs, you've seen our trials, our errors, the false starts, all that other good stuff. So no, man, seeing it up there, it is surreal. I'm still having trouble coming to terms with it. And when we flip live on iOS, that's it, man. We got no more excuses. We have no more excuses. Up till now, we've always kind of had that. We've always kind of had that security blanket that, once we get onto the store, then we're going to go. But until then, we've never had that. And now we do. So now I'm like, fuck, man, I got to put my money where my mouth is. All of a sudden now it's like, well, what's your excuse now, Scott? I literally don't have one. So now it is put up or shut up. I'm a very personal guy. I like to get out. I like to talk. I like to listen. I like to do all of those things. And so I'm excited to get out there and try it. I've actually been working on some pitches. I think let me find one. I actually got one here. Tell me if this would interest anybody. And this has been tweaked a little bit to hell and gone, so be nice here. Let me find it. Go ahead and talk for a second, Bill. I got to find this.
From my point of view, I'm still in disbelief. I mean, this has been a long time coming, and I'm sitting there. I can't believe it's finally here. I mean, I still don't believe it. It's overwhelming, but not. It's a different kind of overwhelming than the stress leading up to this point. now it's re-energizing, and it's like, okay, yeah, let's do this. We can do this.
I just got an email that there's for our iOS testers, there's a new update available. I'm glad they told me before they actually push this up. I'm having such a good time with this. They don't tell me shit. Yeah, they don't tell me anything. I've been working up 10-second pitches, and I got some of these typed out. So let me find them because I want to try them with you guys. I find it very, very interesting. And, the kicker with it is that when you go in there, you got about 10 seconds, and that's all a person's going to listen to you for is about 10 seconds. So you got to get in and get out, So I've been working up these 10-second pitches, and I really wanted to bounce them off from you guys so that you could tell me if this is the direction to go or not. I'm sorry. Go to another one, Belle. I literally... Oh, wait. I had it in notes. Fuck, man. Why don't we build notes? Because as soon as we have notes... once we have notes, man, I'm kind of screwed because I had to put it in notes. That means Google's looking at it right now. Go ahead, Belle.
All right. So, Bud, Scott, can you help me understand, Jackal? What is the blockchain used for other than governance if the data is stored by providers?
Wait a minute. Say that one more time.
Okay. Bud, Scott, can you help me understand, Jackal? What is the blockchain used for other than governance if the data is being stored by providers?
Okay. One big one. There's a couple... This is a multi-part question, so I'm going to try to get this shortly and succinctly. And if there's any Jackal people on here right now, Jackal devs that know better than me, go ahead and please correct me. One, it's file ID and chain ID. That's kind of the big thing. What that is a verifiable proof that this file exists and that it does exist on a storage provider. Without that proof, deep down, we don't know. I mean, we could see that something occurred, but we cannot verify that that file is alive and well. That's what the verifiable proof is for. That's the purpose of the immutable blockchain, so that we don't have to spend all of our time going through and verifying that all of your data is alive and well on decentralized storage providers, because we got the proofs. And you guys understand how Jackal works, and you know they're updated constantly. So we know that these files actually exist. That's one. Number two is chain of custody. And this is hyper critical for us. We actually had to sort somebody out just a little bit. This entire platform is a forensic environment. Everything having to do with Sigea is a forensic environment because of where we built it. We built it on a forensic environment. So there is no deniability about anything that happens on this platform, on our platform. None. Now, we cannot see your data. We'll never see your data. We don't even know who the hell you are. Doesn't really matter to us. We don't care. But you can't say you didn't get the file. Meaning that if I share a file with Belle right now, she has two options when that file shows up. She can check mark it to accept it, or she can hit the big red button to reject it. But either one of those sets a flag that says that this file was seen and rejected, or that this file was seen and accepted. Now, we literally won't let you do anything with the file until you do one of those two things. If you try to view the file without accepting the file, you're going to see the blue circle of death, and it will never fill in. This is by design. We can't force data onto somebody. You have to accept it. So for the most part, be careful about who you accept data from. Now, it's cloud, man. Look, we have our own antivirus and all that other good stuff, so we're not going to let hinky stuff get through, but we can't guarantee that. Like, nobody can guarantee that. We're 99.9% certain that we can, but we're not 100% certain because this is tech and black hats are very, very clever. But nothing will ever happen on this platform unless you allow it. Own what's yours. So we need that kind of blockchain tech to, one, verify that a file is being shared, and two, what is the state of it on the other side? What is the state of it for whom you shared it with? We have to know these things so that we can give you a very, very clean forensic environment. So that's why we need blockchain. That's why we need it. Can we simulate a lot of this? Sure. But as soon as we do, we are no longer a middleware company. All right. As soon as we take all of that on ourselves, we are a different company at that point. All right. We're not middleware anymore. Right now, we're middleware. And that's where most software exists, is as middleware. But we're not middleware anymore. Now we're production. Now we're infrastructure. Now it changes the very nature of what we're doing here. And we cannot do that. That's what Proton does. That's what iCloud does. That's what Dropbox does. And we have to be different. Because if we're not different, then all we are is a watered down, weaker version of
the same old
that is well developed and has brand recognition. We can't compete against that. So yes, that's why we are using blockchain technology, and we'll continue to. The fact that Jackal's a self-healing network is incredibly emotionally arousing to me as a COO, because that means I don't need Arctic storage, because I can verify every 60 seconds that every file on there is not only there, but it's there in 3 separate geolocated places. That's fantastic for us. Absolutely fantastic. Because if we didn't have that, then we have to back up our files ourselves, which means it increase our costs, which means it increase your costs. That's just the nature of it. So anyway, hope that answered the question. Belle, please carry on.
All right, Sigea fan, looking forward to showing it to a couple of Android friends. Can y'all give details on the referral program?
Right now, we're kind of caught up on this. Now, our developers would prefer to go, when you get us a paying customer, we don't care if it's $1. $1's fine. We're going to give you a percentage of what they pay and take it off your bill. That's kind of the way that they want to go. I personally want to go, if you get people to sign up for us, 10% of what they sign up for, we'll give you that in storage. So you could get up to multi-terabytes if you share this with enough people and get enough folks over here. We'll give you free storage. Now, one could argue that's kind of goes both ways, right? Because if you take enough off your bill, actually, you know what? That gives me an idea. Yeah, I think we'll probably go that way. Because something just occurred to me. I'm not going to say it I'm not going to say it into the microphone, but something just occurred to me. So I think we might be going that direction. I think we're going to be going that direction. But yeah, you get it out there enough. You're not going to pay much for Sigea storage, if anything, for Sigea storage. Help us help you. That's it. Belle, carry on.
All right. So new type. So when I change my name, that's my new Sigea ID. I can change my Sigea ID whenever.
Yeah, as often. Are you on Android, New Type? I thought he was on Android. Tell me if you're on Android, because you can't be on iOS, because I'd have known if you were signed up, and I don't think you were. So if you're on Android right now, man, look, type your Sigea ID into...
He did.
Okay, what is it?
New Type.
Okay.
All one word.
Yeah. Okay, so what we're going to...
Capital T.
Yeah, what we're going to do for you, New Type, right now, this is kind of fun. I'm leaving the stream, Bell, so we just lost a user. All right, this is mine. I'm going to hit the plus. I'm going to say take photo. And all right, as you can see, or maybe you can't, that's the photo that I just took of myself and Belle. I'm going to use this photo.
We have a whole list of people that shared their Sigea IDs.
Okay, well, give them to me here.
All right.
All right, so you guys can see it's uploaded to Sigea. And the fun part, I can show you, but you can't really see it. But if I go into my photos, you won't see it there. You're not going to see it there because it never actually touched it. So what I'm going to do is hit that little button. I'm going to hit share. What was New Type's name? Is he New Type?
He's New Type.
All right, stand by. I'm searching for it. New Type. Yep, got him. Who else? Give me another one.
Nuclear Chicken.
I already got Nuclear Chicken on here.
Yeah.
Hang on. All right, I got Nuclear Chicken. Who else?
G Torres.
I got G Torres in here. Who else?
Political 1989.
Political 1989. Who else?
Dexgate.
Dexgate. I don't have you in there. Hang on a second, bro. Dexgate. Let me. Oh, I didn't spell that right, man. Hang on. I got you. All right, Dexgate. Who else?
Melodrama.
Spell it.
MELODRAMA.
MELODRAMA. Does not exist. Are you sure there's not two L's?
Yes.
All right. I'm not seeing melodrama. No, I believe you, hon. I'm just saying I don't see melodrama. I'll tell you what. Whoever is out there, one more if I don't have them.
That's it for now.
Okay, I'm sending it. All right. So the file has just been sent to all 5 users. Now, if you go to Shared With Me, just go to the Shared With Me tab. You can't miss it. You're immediately going to see it. Now, without clicking the green check mark, just click the file. You're going to see a blue circle of death, and you're going to see nothing else. So do that first. Now, after you do that, hit the green check mark to accept the file. When you accept the file and open it up, you're going to see the file that I just sent you. Everybody, all 5 of these users are going to see the file that I sent you. And when that happens, give us a thumbs up. Give us a thumbs up in chat. I'm going to take just a little break here, meaning I'm going to play you guys another song while we wait, because we know we're about 45 seconds ahead of you. Give thumbs up that you accepted it. I'm going to play you guys a song real quick, and then I'm going to show you that the internet is not written in ink. So go ahead and talk for a
New
second.
Type,
Pull it up right now.
New Type and G Torres both confirming they got the photo.
Okay. Well, tough. You're still going to have to wait because I got to play a song. And then we will be right back. So go ahead and say that. They'll say, we will be right back here on the podcast on the KPOD network. Go ahead and say that.
And we will be right back here on the podcast on the KPOD network right after this.
I've been waiting, oh so patient, through the rain and hesitation. I've been pacing, dreaming, scheming, while the world kept on redeeming. But now I feel it, hear it humming, my day is coming, oh yes it's coming. My day is coming, the stars align, a little champagne, a lot of shine. The band will play, the crowd will sway. Oh darling, it's my grand ballet. My day is coming, oh can't you see? It's all for the world, but it started with me. They said keep quiet, don't make a scene, stay in shadows, don't chase your dream. But shadows stretch when the lights grow tall, and I'll take my turn time to outshine them all. So strike the match, the fire's begun. My day is coming, I'm the rising sun. Oh, it's been a long, long time, but the clock has started to chime. My day is coming, the stars align. A little champagne, a lot of shine. The band will play, the crowd will sway. Oh, darling, it's my grand ballet. My day is coming, oh, can't you see? It's all for the world, but it started with me. Turn up the horns, let the trumpets shout. Dust off the dance floor, twist and shout. The night is young, the world's in bloom. This is my time and it's filling the room. Ba-da-ba-da-ba-da-ba-da-da-da-da. My day is
Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, Sigea knots. That doesn't work, does it? Welcome back to the podcast. Thank you. I was thinking about something like that. All right. For everybody I just sent that file to, I own what's mine. That photo is mine. I allowed you to see it. I even allowed you to download it if you chose to, but I didn't have to. I want you guys to do me a favor. Anybody who I sent that photo to, go to all files and then go back to share, and then shared with me, and confirm in chat if you can still see it. Now, I know the answer, but again, we like to test in production, and doing it live during a live stream, Bell, I don't think we can get any more testing in production than that. I say this with 100% confidence because I know what you're about to see, and what you're about to see is that I deleted that file off your device because it doesn't belong to you. It belongs to me. You saw me take the picture. I showed it to you. I chose to share it with you, and I deleted it off your device because that's the way that we work. That's the way Sigea works. And when I say forensic environment, I mean chain of custody. And the original holder of this file is me. So when I decide that everybody's had enough of that, I simply make it vanish. Now, where would something like this come in handy? Oh, I don't know. Anybody ever send a nude pic to somebody they wish they hadn't? Wouldn't it be cool if you could make it vanish? Make sure that they can't download it, screenshot it, screen record it, do anything with it, but then you can make it vanish? Yeah, you can do that now. All right, we got it. Instagram had that right, even though they took that away. But Instagram absolutely nailed that. And the idea of sovereign control over your own data, to me, is very emotionally appealing. So, of course, we integrated that. We had to integrate that. That's a very, very important feature.
Well, and further, that backs up a law that was actually signed in early last year, too. The whole revenge porn thing.
Oh, yeah.
Okay, so if you're sharing intimate photos and want to remove them from someone else's possession, you can.
Yeah, you don't even got to ask them. You don't go, oh, please give that back to me. Please delete that. There is none of that shit anymore, all right? It's gone. Bell.
All right. So, again, the people who confirmed they got it, New Type, G. Torres, Dexgate, Sigea Fan, Political. Yep. They all confirmed receipt of it. And New Type actually said, just shared a photo of my truck. I didn't know you were an Old Dominion driver until I saw that.
Is he an Old Dominion?
He is an Old Dominion driver.
Yeah. So because you uploaded it to Sigea, shared it with Sigea, and gave it to Belle, you can make it disappear. Delete it, and she can't see it anymore. And no, I didn't know that you were an Old Dominion driver. It's interesting, though, bro.
I pay attention.
I know she does. We might have something that's of interest to you. I know you got cameras all over your truck, and the odds are pretty good that they're probably motive. Something tells me it's likely motive. We might have something in the works for you. Data sovereignty, personal data sovereignty. Dropbox was our entry into the market because it's easiest to spread around. There's no real enterprise application to a consumer application like this, but there's an extreme enterprise application to an application like this, or at least a back end that we built. So we might have something that'll be of interest to you. And we're going to roll out a pilot here inside of the next 8 weeks. And considering that you are driving, you can really help us out with this. It ain't going to cost you shit, but you could probably help us out with this for the same reason that right now we know where Motive is sending all of your data. Motive is sending it all to AWS. We met with them. We shook their hands. I saw their S3, and all of your data is going up to AWS. And if it's going up to AWS, it means it's not your data. All right, it's their data now. Imagine how much more comfortable people would be knowing that the only person who's going to ever see that data is the person who recorded that data. That's kind of what we built, and that's kind of what we're thinking here. So we were thinking about, we're big fans of the trucking industry. We always have been. There are people, and it's a hell of a lot easier to get something done when you're working with people that are like-minded. So we're going to be rolling out a pilot program. Love you to help, man. It ain't going to cost you shit, dude. All right, just put it up. We can verify. It's proof of concept for us.
So my cousin actually, he was by a car driving in California. Landstar driver. He actually has a Motive camera in his truck. Or had a Motive camera in his truck. The truck's in the shop right now getting repairs done because
He hit him with if he wrecked his tractor? Oh, Jesus.
He was bobtailing at the time, so he didn't have a trailer. This dude,
okay.
The person who hit him was flying down the road somehow.
Shit happens.
And yeah, but yeah. Anyway, so to get his insurance claim settled and to see if there was anything he missed that he could have done better, he tried to recall the camera footage from Motive and was not allowed to, even though he is paying a higher price. Now, that tells me right there that they are on the wrong cloud storage network.
And that they do not own what's theirs. So I say it's your truck, it's your camera, it's your data. That's just the way I see it, man. Nice, simple, and easy. And when you couple that data with a forensic environment, you guys are well aware that with AI, I can make any video, any image do anything that I want it to do. I can make any video or image do anything that I want it to do, and I can make it plausible. You guys understand how the court system works, right? Plausible. That's enough. What if you could prove beyond a shadow of a doubt that this is the original, that this is what happened, and this is the unaltered footage? What if you could do something like that? You can with us. I just showed you. So for us, thinking about the applications of this and the endless applications of this, it's a little bit exciting. It's kind of exciting for us. So I just wanted to put that one out there. Anyway, Belle, please.
Sigea fan, what? I can't download it nor do a screenshot? What do you guys think? That people want to control their own data or something?
Yeah, I know.
Rolling on the floor laughing.
I know the. I know. What a thought, huh? No, you can't. Yeah, you know what? Upload an image, your own image, something that you took. Upload your image, pull it up in the preview, and then take a screenshot with your phone. Tell me what you see. I know what you're going to see. It's going to be a black screen of nothing. Screen record it. You know what you're going to see? A black screen of nothing. That's how it was built. It was built by this specifically. And if you want to share a file with somebody, now I left the blue check mark. If you haven't done this yet, upload a file, click the three dots, click share, type the podcast, THEPODCASTS, share it with me. But the blue check mark, you can't miss this. That says allow user to download. Uncheck that and then send it to me. It's your data. I can view it. I can't download it. I can't screenshot it. I can't screen record it. And you can make it vanish from my device anytime you want. I just don't know how we could have built this better. You know, I know it's going to come up. Well, somebody could just hold another phone and record it. What do you want me to do about that?
Well,
All right, where's the bar here? What are we supposed to do about that?
With some of the tech that Samsung is coming out with now, with the privacy view, good luck even doing that, because they have that ability blocked.
No, I'm just saying there's only so much we can do. And every precaution that could be taken has been taken. We've done everything that we can. Eventually, you're going to have to look over your own shoulder and see, what the fuck are you doing there? Why are you recording me, dick? Eventually, it's going to come down to something like that. And we can't protect you from that. All right. That's on you and your 9mm. We were watching a show earlier. It's like, I'm going to grab my 9mm and come at you. I was like, anybody who says that has probably never fired one. I'm just saying, we don't talk like that. Anyway, go ahead.
No, that's not it. Okay, if
you see that right there, Belle, I'm going to grab my .308 and we're going to have it. No, you don't say that. Anyway, I'm sorry. I don't want to derail my own show.
If I'm referring to any of my pistols, it's okay. I'm going to grab my HK. I'm going to grab my Canic. I'm going to grab my Walther.
No, mine is called Bad Day, Real Bad Day, and Whoa. That's it. One of those.
I haven't nicknamed mine yet.
Bad Day, Real Bad Day, and Whoa. Yeah, that's. I just leave it there. Go ahead, Bill.
All right. Anyway, GD Cheerios. This song actually goes crazy. Is this AI or can I add it to my Spotify?
No, it's AI, man. Look, you want the song? I got them all uploaded to Sigea Cloud. Just give me your Sigea user ID, and I will send them to you. As a matter of fact, I'm going to spin up a new account. I'm going to call it the KPOD label. So yeah, man, you want it? We'll send any. I don't give a shit who has it, man. It's they're all my lyrics, but I use AI to make the music, man. It's just that it's not that hard. I got some freaky stuff. I should have played. What was that? Noodle Nebula. I should take a break and play Noodle Nebula. If you guys want to see something that'll twist your
show out,
we'll maybe close the show out. Anyway, carry on, Bill.
All right. So, Sigea fan, talking about the image you shared. I downloaded it 5 times. Just didn't think it did. Rolling on the floor laughing.
Yeah, and I left the check mark there. Now, my initial concern is, why are you downloading that, bro? It's me and Belle, man. You've been watching us for years, dude. You know how many videos we have out there? Just screen capture one. All right. It's not that hard, but I appreciate it. There's something about it having fresh. And if nobody else downloaded it, I deleted that image and it doesn't exist on my phone storage. So it sounds like Nuclear Chicken has the only remaining copies of that. But you know what's kind of cool here, dude? You could upload that to Sigea Cloud and share it with everybody now, because I allowed it to happen, because as soon as I left that check mark on, I decided that I do not own what's mine. I decided to share it with you. So it's a personal choice that I made, but you can put that file out there everywhere. And then the only person who can make that vanish is you, not me. It's already gone from my device and it never hit my phone storage. This is the protocol that we built, and it's pretty fucking cool. Belle, carry on.
All right. And new type. Hey, where'd it go?
Yeah, hey, where'd it go? I deleted it, bro. It's not yours. It's mine. You can delete that picture that you shared with Belle right now. You can delete that image and it'll be gone from her device, because it's yours. It belongs to you. Doesn't belong to us. It belongs to you. And it belongs to Google if it happens to be. And I know you're an Android guy, so it also belongs to Google if it's touching your phone storage at all. You got to know they're recording all this shit. You have to know they're making a copy of it. Anyway, carry on, Bill.
All right, new type. Ooh, you guys know Old Dominion? Mm-hmm. Well, that's more me than Scott, but yeah, I'm familiar.
Yeah, I'm an electrical engineer, so the only time I really see Old Dominion is when they're dropping off a 400-pound power module that I'm gonna have to jam into a UPS jam into a UPS at Microsoft DM9 or something like that, because it blew to hell and gone. that's my familiarity with somebody like Old Dominion. And interestingly, a lot of those trucks show up. They're always dualies. You know, you ever notice that? They're always carrying those two shorter boxes, at least the ones that we get. And they pull up there and they unload these massive pallets of a single. So you know, a single power module for one of these, and each one of these has 4, is about $380,000. So it's kind of high value cargo. So yeah, Old Dominion shows up at these places an awful lot. But think about that. That's more than the cost of most people's house, and it's dropping off. And I'm not even sure if it's going to work. That creates an interesting job.
Well, and okay, I respect drivers. I respect the hell out of drivers.
Absolutely, I can't do it.
One of the most, people like to sit there and go, okay, well, driving oversized loads or driving hazmat is dangerous, and it is.
It is.
However, in severe weather conditions, you want to know who really is white knuckling that wheel? It's the people pulling the dual trailers.
Oh, I know. God help you, man. What are you thinking, dude? There's a better life out there somewhere than doing that shit. Like driving, like getting into Seattle, going over the mountains, going into Seattle in like February. Oh, what that? Life's short, babe. Life's short. All right. Stay south. Drive. You know, you can drive from LA all the way down to Orlando or Miami and never see a lick of snow. Why are you doing that shit to yourselves? Why are you guys driving those shitty northern routes, or anybody operating where we live? Why are you doing that? And we're diverging, Bill. Go ahead.
Well, and you know what? This is a good conversation. I'm not minding it, but yeah, I mean, I couldn't. I don't mind long car rides. I don't, and I've ridden in semis for months on end. However, I couldn't drive one of those trucks for a living. I couldn't. So props to anyone who has the patience, the time, and the situational awareness to do just that.
Yes, that's a little bit nuts to me. Keep going. I'm going to play this song, Belle, because we haven't had this many people on in a while. I don't have it there. I have it up on Sigea, though. So let me pull it up on Sigea, and I'm going to play it. Go ahead, Belle.
All right, Sigea fan. I just shared a picture with Scott since he keeps talking. I think that's supposed to be about pictures of people's junk. Thought he'd get a laugh.
All right, did you send me a dick pic? I'm not going to accept that. I will probably accept that. Anyway, say we will be right back, Belle, because I want to play a very special song for everybody. Tell them it's a special song, Belle.
And we will be right back here on the podcast here on the KPOD network after Scott plays a special song for everyone.
Tell them it's a brand new song. It's a platter that matters. Say that.
It's a brand new song. It's a platter that matters. Oh, God.
And we will be right back.
Telephones ringing in the purple snow, jelly beans, submarines doing the limbo, whispering toasters argue with the dancing glow, pickle rocket captain stealing all the rainbow. Hey now, noodle nebula, wiggle wiggle wow, turnip constellation spinning upside down. Wiggle, wiggle, wow. Marshmallow galaxies meow. quick slide. Hey now, noodle nebula, wiggle wiggle wow. Turnip constellation spinning upside down. Hey now, noodle nebula, wiggle wiggle wow. Marshmallow galaxies meow meow meow. Wiggle wow, wiggle wow. Yeah, oh, oh.
And ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to the podcast here on the KPOD network.
G-Man, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, cats and kittens, welcome back to the podcast. Thank you. Yeah, Nuclear Chicken sent me a cock pic.
No, that was that was
Nuclear Chicken. That's
that was Sigea fan.
Sigea fan, which is Nuclear Chicken, sent me a cock pic. Yeah, man, I appreciate that, dude.
I'm pretty sure you're gonna want to talk to Mistress Melodrama because she's into that kind of thing.
Yeah, you want one for me? There you go, dude. Look at there. Take photo. All right, let's go ahead and get you a good one there, man. There you go. Booyah. All right, coming your way. Stand by. Use photo. It's going up to Sigea. Yeah, man, take a look. I'm huge, man. So yeah, let's all bask in my glory. Hey, you know what? It's a thing. I'm not huge, but I'm not saying that either. But what do you want, man? Come on, man. We're in celebratory mode. So let us enjoy the moment. Belle, please carry on if you would like to. Did you guys like the song, by the way? I'm a very 420. Is it 420 friendly?
It's 420.
Yeah. I'm kind of a 420 friendly person. I'm under a lot of stress, and it really, really helps me sleep. And but there's like 20 minutes from when I do it to when I actually fall asleep. And I open up Notepad on my PC, and I just kind of type, and whatever comes out, comes out. And some of it is very odd. And I take it, apply it as song lyrics, and let Suno AI turn it into music. So what you just heard was one of those. I was very happy at that moment. And yeah, that's what comes out. I have piles of them, and they're good songs. They're catchy songs, as long as you can ignore the lyrics. If you ignore the lyrics, you're like, I have like pink flamingos dancing on expired yogurt lids. What the hell does that even mean? Where does that come from? I can tell you it comes out of a bag from Mac, but a bag of hats, but I can tell you that's where it comes from, but deeply, no, I have no fucking idea. Belle, go.
Okay. Anyway, so Political, after I was telling the situation about what happened with my cousin,
Yep.
Gavin Newsom gave Tiger Woods an honorary California CDL. Tiger Woods would probably drive better.
You know what? I'm going to give him the applause for that one. He's always, Jeff's always on it. His name's Jeff, by the way. My name's Scott. He can be Jeff. All right. The guy's a fucking millionaire.
No,
Go ahead.
he's not just Jeff. He's Jeff Afa.
Jeff Afa. And Jeff Afa got into, has worked for a little unknown company called Vertiv. And Jeff Afa has been there. I also work for Vertiv. I work for Eaton. I work for Cutler Hammer. I work for Square D. I've been in this industry a long time. But Jeff never lost faith. Jeff Afa never lost faith and was gulping up that stock at $25 a share. Now, I don't know what it is right this moment, but the stock ticker is VRT. And you might want to take a look at that, because if you want to see how to really, really make it, when everybody is mining gold, and in this case, it's AI and data gold, the company that never fails is the company that's selling the shovels. That is VRT. That is Eaton. That is, I'm trying to think of some of the other manufacturers there. Jeff, help me out, because there's just piles of them. But the major manufacturers that are making sure that the blinking lights stay blinking, they don't give a shit about market forces. All right. If expansion is happening, they sell the shovels, and there you go. So I held on to some, Jeff, when I left. I never sold out my shares, so whatever was in my 401k is still sitting there in my 401k. But it's worth 10 times what it was when I left. So there you go, guys. That's how you properly invest. Belle, carry on.
All right, Braden, my username is GD Cheerios. Capital G, capital D.
Gotcha, sir. Gotcha, Mr. Braden. I will add you to my favorites list. And for anybody who wants to know how to do the favorites list, if you're anywhere near the app right now, hit the icon, hit favorites. Hit the icon. You're going to see favorite users. Type in the name, put in the podcast or the podcast, DAPODOCASTS, and just hit the check mark, and I'll be one of your favorite users. And so when you go to share a file, click the 3 dots, click share. All of the people that you have favorited will show up right there. And you can send one file to 15 people or 30 people or 300 people at the same time. We don't give a shit. So, but that's how you do that. Belle, carry on.
All right, so new type. So we could use this with personal dash cameras. Eventually, we haven't built the API for it yet.
No, but that is way up on our roadmap, bro. And you're going to see it inside of 6 months, man. The whole idea behind that, and this, I'm even going to go big.
We're actually kind of baby stepping into a test program as the summer gets closer. That kind of relates to this, but should be applicable. We assist with medic and security duty at Renaissance fairs.
Yes.
We're running a test program, specifically to body cam usage for our own crew, and then if that's successful, we're expanding it out.
Yes. Now that's going to be very, very, very tough market to crack. We're deeply familiar with it. I do my research, and I'm deeply familiar with it. Are we going to be able to crack municipalities? No major municipalities, because those things are so politically embedded that it's virtually impossible to get anything done in there. But a small rural town that has 4 officers on the force and they're doing all that, we can save them 60 to 70% on what they're paying right this moment, because they don't have a lot of choice, because there's only a couple of real players in there, and what I see is opportunity. But it's not just that, because the same API that we could put into a body camera, we can put into a truck camera. Now, imagine it, bro. Imagine it, new type, that the data you need that will clear you of wrongdoing is under your sovereign control. That you are the one who has the original in a forensic environment, guaranteed that there was no AI alteration to this video. Imagine what you could do in a situation like that. It is no longer he said, she said. It is you said, and here's the fucking video. Here's the file ID and chain ID, which is already admissible in a court of law, saying that this is the original. All this shit stops when we roll out something like that. And the pilot is already, we're getting ready to spin it up. I got body cams on the way. We're going to design an API to make sure that they transmit only singly over to a single account on Sigea storage, and that it is easy to recall. We're building a distribution platform. And for us to kind of privatize that, to make sure that you have very, very ease of access of what you're looking for, time and date stamped, you know what we're talking about here. We're going to provide all that, man, because we think that there is a niche market for it, and we don't have to compete with the powerhouses. Our costs are incredibly low. Incredibly low. So even our small little niche market will be a massive market to us. Huge. And it gives you complete and total control over the who, what, when, where, why, and how. We are trying to protect you, and we can do it. You just saw it. Belle, carry on, please.
All right. So, Political, regarding the song, was he on some magic mushrooms when he came up with that?
No, I was on the pot, Jeff. I was smoking the pot. You know what? Hey, it's Iowa. we're okay here. You can do this. Iowa, Missouri, a lot of the Midwest. We don't care what you smoke, man. Knock yourself out. Are you driving when you do it? No, knock yourself out. No, we're a cool state. And I think I don't remember where Jeff lives. I think he's in Oklahoma. I don't know what the laws are there in Oklahoma, but in Iowa, we're morally casual because there's nobody here. There's nothing fucking here. All right, dude, if I drive 10 minutes any direction, I won't see anybody else. That's the state I live in, and I'm pretty sure you live in a similar state. So, yeah, I was, and thank you for noticing. Belle, please carry on.
All right, G. Torres, what's the maximum file size at the moment that can be uploaded to Sigea via Mac iOS app?
I personally have only gotten up a file 1.97 gigabytes. Now, we kind of had it restricted because during the test, we're paying for all the data storage, all of it. And Bella and I, if nothing else, are good stewards of capital. All right, we can't give it away and pretend that money just continues to flow in. It doesn't work that way. You got to be smart with it. So I'm pretty sure that we have this capped at 2 gigs. Our theoretical limit is 32 gigs. 32 gigs, which, you know what, I'm going to bring up something that you asked me about specifically because we did take it to the devs and we did get an answer. So go ahead and take that one.
We did, actually.
Yeah.
So, G. Torres, I know because Scott did tell me when I got here that you had actually been given some feedback and that you were noticing a difference in speed on mobile versus desktop, and that mobile was so much faster. I pinned the dev team down for an explanation, and they actually stated, Aaron did state that, okay, this actually doesn't surprise me. It depends on your internet connection. If you're on cellular or your cell signal is stronger and is taking over on your phone, cellular tends to be much more stable if you aren't traveling. So if you're sitting in your home office, pushing data up through your desktop and through your phone at roughly the same time, and you're comparing speeds, which I have to assume is the case.
Yes.
Your home internet signal is just not as stable as your cellular signal.
That took me by surprise.
I was kind of shocked, but then I thought about it and went, oh, Scott, do you remember a couple of years ago where there was so much noise on your data line coming into your house?
Yeah, we couldn't even live stream.
We couldn't live stream?
Yeah. I do recall that. I'm sure you guys. I'm saying this like we're such a popular show. I'm sure you guys remember that. It was years ago. It was a big deal for me. All right, it was a big deal for me because the one thing that we do that we've always done is that we are very reliable, and suddenly we were no longer reliable. So it was kind of an issue. But yeah, I see that. It took me by surprise too, bro. And trust me, man, whatever you guys are doing and you report in the Sigea feedback channel, I promise you I'm testing it immediately afterwards. The largest file that I've gotten up on Android mobile on Wi-Fi is 1.97 gigabytes. That's the biggest file I've gotten. And our theoretical limit is 32 gigs. I can't imagine how long that would take to upload. It's going to be a hot minute, but that is our theoretical limit. So we're going to take the binders off now that we're live. We have to. So when we get a little bit of more progress on this, we're going to push it up and make sure that you guys know, and please test, please test. I don't even have a file that big. My cutoff for me is about 1.2 gigabytes because that is most movies. Now, Belle has a whole shitload of them that she shares with me so that I can have these movies coming along. She owns them.
I share video files with
She
you,
shares
yes.
video files with me that might have names that might be recognizable, but they've been paid for. All right, they've been paid for, and I don't see the difference between doing that or just handing me the DVD. There's effectively no difference, and I think the court will agree with that. But on our system, the court really has no say because you can't even prove that I have the fucking thing. So it doesn't matter. my cutoff has always kind of been about 1.2 gigabytes. That's about average for most video files of the descriptor that we're talking about. That's about right. I mean, we're not talking about something like 3.5 hours, one of these insane director's cuts kind of things.
One of the biggest folders I've got on my home PC is about 6 gigs. And it is it is all but the last season of a quote unquote medieval fantasy series.
I know what you're talking about.
With dragons.
With dragons and hot blondes and too much nudity.
That is and one of those seasons is literally the biggest folder size I've got.
Sure. So that's kind of where we kind of keep that, and that's what's most important to me. I make longer and longer videos, bro. I take my phone, I turn it over, I put it on video, I hit record, and I'll let it go 25 minutes. Just shooting a video of the ceiling so that I actually have an authentic video. This is what it took to make it, and then we know. That's how I'm testing. I don't know how you guys are testing, but that's what I'm doing with it. So,
and you can tell that's exactly what he's doing because you never failed to see the edge of his fuzzy slipper in them.
Why you want to bust my balls on that? We haven't even tried that.
It's kind of funny.
I'll tell you what, I think I have one up here. I'll share it with G Torres. I don't even know what I was watching, bro. So if it's weird, just be cool about it, all right? Let me see. I'm opening folder. I don't know what this is. Here you go, dude. I'm sharing with, where is he? G Torres, 800 megabytes. And I gave you permission to download it. If that is that important to you. I don't know which this one is, but I'm sharing it with G Torres as well. Knock yourself out. That's 700 megabytes and 800 megabytes respectively. Take a look at it. I'd be curious how long it takes you to, once you accept that file. They're bowling videos, bro. Let's not get nuts. I love to bowl, but I got those going up. So tell me if you click it, how long does it take to recall it? Because downloading tends to be a hell of a lot faster than uploading. So I'm just curious. Belle, go ahead.
All right. So Joseph, what's the max file size for the Android app? Well, again, the largest we've tested successfully has been 1.97.
1.97 gigs is the biggest that I've gotten up. Our theoretical limit is 32 gigs. Belle, carry on.
All right. G Torres, all of my devices during testing are pulling minimum of 300 megabits a second, and on Wi-Fi, I have a 1 gig connection from my ISP, so that answer makes no sense. No offense to the dev.
No, let me add on to that one, man. No, I get it. Look, we only have a single code base for this because you and I talked earlier, and I understand your concerns in this. All of this was written in Flutter, bro. All right, we only have one code base. That code base is applicable to Android, to iOS, and to desktop. We can't pick and choose which features we enable on which. It doesn't work that way. So I understand your concerns. I also get that the answer makes no sense, man. I wish I had a better one, but I didn't write the damn thing. All right, I'm just here to sell it. I'm here to make sure that the vision is realized and to sell it going forward. You can't have a Steve Jobs without a Wozniak. All right. And I'm Steve Jobs in this. Look at me. I'm comparing myself to Steve Jobs, meaning that you got the vision and the ability to get it out there, the path to marketability. But was the brains. These guys are the brains. Aaron and Joshua are the brains that are putting all this shit together. If you'd like to hit them up specifically and get an expansion on this answer, they're happy to talk about this shit, man. All right. We're not we're as transparent as any company you're ever going to see. And we got nothing to hide.
And if there is something that is impacting your performance that we can't see on our end because everything is in fact encrypted,
that's a problem.
Definitely start communications, because there is something that might send off a light bulb and make them go, oh,
Yeah, we
Oh.
actually had one of those eureka moments last night. It was after the show, and we pulled everybody in. And there's nothing like Scott's liquored up, Bell's liquored up. Hey, let's have a company meeting right now.
I
That'd be
actually
great.
wasn't liquored up
Sure,
until
you
I
weren't. You're-
found out the news. But
Yeah,
remember,
and-
I was drinking my Diet Pepsi.
I know,
was
and
being
then
good.
and then I saw apple juice in the glass, which I'm sure was not apple juice. Yeah, there's nothing like that kind of company meeting at 8:30 p.m. Central. That's where we're at right now. Anyway,
Hey,
carry on, Bill.
I did not pour that drink until after stream was done, though, and it
You
wasn't
weren't
much.
here, so it wasn't me that poured it. You made a choice. Own it. Own it. That's all I'm
I
saying.
did. I'm
Go ahead.
saying I was
Good
being
girl.
responsible.
Yes, and we were liquored up and yelling at our devs. It was fun. That was great. Man, that was wonderful. I was
Yeah.
I was completely sober. I'm completely sober right now. All right. I'm an executive alcoholic, not a run-of-the-mill wino. All right. I'm an executive alcoholic. Go ahead. That was such a good stream. Go ahead, Bill.
All right, so new type regarding our beta test that'll be taking place this summer with body cams.
Yeah.
Yeah, I love that. Power to the trucker.
Dude, it's important, man.
Without truckers, everything collapses. So if you don't
If
think I'm
you
going to
guys
protect
went
them,
on strike for one day, the entire country chokes. New York City, San Francisco, Austin. These people don't even know where food comes from, bro. It comes from your 53-foot trailer. That's where it comes from. It doesn't come from the fucking supermarket. It comes from you guys making sure that it gets from point A to point B to point C. If you want to stop this country overnight, organize a trucker strike. It all stops everything, and you know it. But considering the importance of what you do and the fact that you are effectively second-class citizen to your own data, your own protection, your own everything, I say that's wrong, and I say we can do something about that. That's my answer to that comment, Belle. Please carry on.
yeah, along those lines. Okay. There are a great many people who, when you ask them, like what kind of meat they're having, they'll answer chicken. Oh, where do you think that chicken comes from initially?
Hy-Vee.
They will literally answer with the nearest grocery store chain.
Huh?
They don't respect that you guys are bringing that in on 53-foot trailers.
Yes, and we are very well aware of that. All right, we are your ally out here, bro. And you need to own what's yours. Belle, carry on.
All right, so new type. Holy shit, I might be able to make a fortune on saving wiped porn videos that get stripped from the internet. I don't want to know if that's what you're using Sigea Cloud for.
Dude, I never even thought of that. I know where you're going with that, man. I never even considered that. You know, there is a niche market for stuff like that. And although Plex itself does not have an API, because there would be no better platform for a Plex type of environment than Sigea. There just isn't. Plex itself does not have an API. So for us to compete with that, because somebody sent me that question today, for us to compete with that, we would have to build an API and a distribution platform. But let me ask you this, Belle. Do we have a distribution platform on our roadmap?
We do, actually, and you let the name of it slip last night.
I might have. I was
You did.
I was drinking, so I might have. But to answer that question, not only can we do it, but we can do it better. We can do it private, and we can do it forever, because you own what's yours. We don't own what's yours. I'm having such a good time. I don't think people are quite grasping what exists now. And it's live. And it's not only live, it's live with Google approval. They said, you betcha, this needs to get out to everybody. Google put their stamp on it. the most invasive protocol that has ever existed in the history of mankind. The greatest harvester of personal data that's ever existed saw ours, took a look at our code, gave it a big old thumbs up and said, yep, we need this. And it's out there right now. Go to the Play Store, hit the hourglass, type in hourglass, the magnifying glass, type in Sigea. That's Sierra, India, Golf, Echo, Alpha. And you're going to see us at the top of the fold. And if you want to know why we are called what we're called, type in that and see us at the top of the fold. And now you know how we went from this, which is AEGIS, to SIGEA, because that puts us at the top and everybody knows. The only thing that matters is what's on the top of the fold, not the bottom of the fold. I did my research. Yeah, you got to give me the look, Belle. You know why we did what we did.
Yeah, because our lawyer gave us a call and said, okay, there are over 50 pages of companies named Aegis. And look, there are at least 12 pages that say they match exactly what you guys are going to do, even though they don't have an active product.
Yes.
If you guys don't want to be tied up in litigation, you got to change the name.
Yes, and we had 15 seconds to make that decision. So I said, hey, check out Sigea. And he did a search. And he said, nah, no, that one's pretty good. And there you go. That's how it happened. So you guys now know origin story of Sigea, which is now approved by Google. Have you heard of Google? They're kind of a thing. And they said, yep, I'm trying to do the Fallout guy. I'm trying to do him. But Google said, and there we go.
I think you're wearing the wrong hat to be that guy.
Because it's a cash? Yeah. No, maybe.
I think you're wearing the wrong hat. If you're going to do that, you need to switch out for the cowboy hat. Sorry.
I can do that as well. I got one of those in there. Do we got anything else, Bella? Or can we go ahead and wrap this?
No, we can go ahead and wrap this.
Okay. So we are talking to... I can't pronounce it, man.
Akabe.
Is it Akabe? Are
is
you
Akabe.
sure? Did you
Yes.
ask them specifically?
I watched a video where they were doing a production.
Beautiful. So we are going to get Akabe on here for you guys, hopefully this week. I'd love to get you on Thursday. Friday, Belle's a no-go. So if it's not tomorrow, it won't be this week. But I think you guys should hear from the horse's mouth. We're going to get the CEO and hopefully the social media person, because I like to deal with the social media people because they're good on camera. So hopefully we're going to get those on the show. You can hear about what they built, why they built it, their personal ethos and all that other good stuff, and why we are currently testing their S3 bridge. Hopefully we can get them on there tomorrow. If we can't, it'll be next week. But as we are a very transparent company, and if nothing else, new type, you big dick, you got to admit, bro, we got nothing to hide, man. We put everything out there because we're asking for your trust. So I want to make sure that you have all the information you need to be able to make an intelligent decision on that. But we're going to try to get them on here tomorrow if possible. If not, it'll be next week sometime. But yeah, there you go. I want to make sure that every single part of our protocol that you've talked and heard from the people that we are utilizing. I think it's important. We're never going to open source our code. That ain't going to happen. If you want to knock us off, fucking build it yourself. We're not going to give you a free ride for that. But aside from that, yeah, you guys know what we know. So Belle and I are going to switch chairs real quick. She's going to talk us out on this mic all by herself so that you don't have to listen to me or look at me. I got the hiccups right now. I pounded the whatever was left in there. Belle's going to talk us up, take us out. Then she's going to hit that button right there to get us out. It's been a pleasure. Go ahead, Belle. Do your thing. Don't trip on the mic cord.
Hey, I have not finished off all that booze, so I am in good shape.
Hey now, Noodle Nebula. Wow.
All right, again, ladies and gentlemen, for those of you who joined us this evening, we cannot say thank you guys enough. We do appreciate each and every one of you guys and the comments and questions you send our way. Now, with that being said, we are going to be back on tomorrow night at 6 p.m. Central Standard Time. In between now and then, if you guys have any other comments, questions, or concerns, definitely don't hesitate to reach out to either Scott or myself, Scott@thepodcast.com or Bella@thepodcast.com, and we'll get those answered for you. Again, we can't thank you enough, guys, and we'll see you next time.
Bottom left.